Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome, everybody. Hey, in the last month, I've done the virtual comedy show from Scotland, Alaska, this week in San Francisco Airport, and next week, Dresden, Germany. It has been tough. It has been tough, but if it's the last thing I'll do, I'll find that Carmen San Diego.
Since 2020, we've done plenty of virtual comedy shows online, and though the virus is slowing, we'll keep going because we've still got lots of hydroxychloroquine and ivermectin.
Hello, and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. Please be quiet, except for laughing. We've been a Zoom meeting civilization for 2.5 dang years. You know the drill. Just be polite. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle, and let's make our semi-quarantined world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goodie. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome comedian Cody Marley, plus funny songs from Annie Mosier,
Maybe.
the Patti Melt from Patti Vasquez, and much, much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. It's great to be here live. Thank you very much. I'm Brad Tassell. This is the Virtual Comedy Show. I'm in the San Francisco Sky Club, $39.95, and there were a bunch of people around me, but you know what? Not taking a shower on the ship the last 4 days has paid off. They all got up and left. So, welcome, Cody. I'm excited. Cody Marley. Steve and I haven't seen him much. It's so brilliant to have you back. One of the most brilliant guys I've ever known. Wouldn't you say so, Steve?
I would say he's one of the most brilliant guys you've ever known.
And of course, Annie Mosier's here, who now has decided not to sing. So that's just going to be fantastic.
She just doesn't have anything new. She'll sing. She just says she has nothing new.
She has 10 minutes to come up with a new song. And that means we're going to do the jokes. So everybody get ready. So here we go. Hey, number one, the multitude of maggots are incensed this week because the new fictional Little Mermaid is being played by a brilliant, beautiful, talented young black girl. For those of you now saying that Trump nuts aren't all racist, well, if it looks like a pig and talks like a pig, by the way, I apologize to pigs for that analogy. So anyway, but man, they are so mad about a made-up creature that's not white. Is that wild? By the way, if they can't take this, just wait till I tell them who Gandalf is dating. It's a man. Okay. The line to see Queen Elizabeth's body at Westminster was more than 3 miles long. Did you see that? The largest group ever to pay their respects to their beloved queen. King Charles III walked behind the coffin, and Prince William and Harry walked closely behind the king, saying, "You're next." Okay.
Ooh.
Alice? Yeah, Alice, how you feeling? Good?
Not feeling bad, just a lot of bruising, and which doesn't feel nearly as bad as it looks. But I did the video preview and I said, nah, not this week.
Yeah, well,
That's your prerogative.
Well, and you got to stop talking back, I think. So anyway, all right, let's move on. Hey, did y'all see this? I'm sure you did. The FBI seized the cell phone of my pillow guy, Mike Lindell, at a Hardee's restaurant. Experts interviewed commented, "This shows you why you should never order the Frisco Thick Burger on the app." I don't know what that means. Lindell has spent 2 years broadcasting that he has all the evidence to prove voter fraud and was releasing the information in 2 weeks, which he has been saying for more than 2 years with zero evidence revealed. Well, I guess the FBI got tired of waiting to see the evidence, so they came and took it. By the way, hey, Mike, is that a Dominion voting machine in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Ooh.
That's gotten pretty bad. Here's one that no one cares about. Ken Starr, the prosecutor who probed, pun intended, who probed Bill Clinton's affair with Monica Lewinsky, has died at the age of 76. Aw. Clinton was impeached but not convicted for lying about having sexual relations with Lewinsky. Starr was very surprised when he reached the pearly gates. Thanks for nothing, jerk, said Linda Tripp. Okay.
What?
Wow.
Well, you had to watch the Linda Tripp. Linda Tripp kind of got screwed over on that. Okay, anyway. Okay. Okay, let's try this one, see where we go. Blake Lively, we all love Blake Lively. Blake Lively is having her 4th baby with Ryan Reynolds in 7 years. Yeah, that's a lot. The actress says, as far as Ryan's little green lantern goes, the pool is anything but dead.
Oh, God.
And the second he gets home from a movie, she doesn't need a proposal to let Free Guy loose on old Pikachu.
Oh, my.
It's one of those silly pun ones that I do.
Pokemon night at the Virtual Comedy Show.
And by the way, well, and Pokemon was you know what. So anyway, here we go. Pokemon, Pikachu. All right, hey, did you all see this? The Ukraine foreign minister has designated Kentucky Senator Rand Paul as a Russian propagandist and asset.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, yes. Rand's Kremlin fried chicken is Putin licking good.
Ooh.
Little Kentucky reference there.
That was funny.
By the way, I was enjoying the blueberry cheesecake a minute ago. It was very good. $39. Oh, this one.
Ooh.
I think you're all ready for this one. It's very exciting. The new season of Dancing with the Stars High kicks off September 19th, which is Talk Like a Pirate Day. And it also answers the question, who's left? Are there famous people left? Nobody. Producers are still bummed. They spent all that time waiting and hoping, and Mark David Chapman didn't get paroled.
Oh, man.
I know. One source close to the show said, yeah, Mark would have been great, right? Hey, did they ever catch that Zodiac killer? Zodiac.
It's Cody's fault. It's all Cody's fault.
Yay.
Zodiac. The Zodio killer.
Is there a difference between a Zodio and a Zodiac?
Well, Zodio, with the Zodiac killer, the little Zodio. Okay. All right.
Zodio.
I am so mad. I'm so
My
mad.
favorite Phil Collins song.
I know. Yeah.
Zozo.
Zozo Zodio killer. Okay, let's get back on track, folks. I've been off a few weeks. Last week it was jazzy comedy guy. Here we go. Hey, President Biden, after signing historic legislation to combat carbon emissions. Hey, cough it up. What was that?
That wasn't me.
Mute. You want to mute on that? Jeez, I think you gave us all COVID right there. All right. Jeez, God, leave the lung. Here we go. President Biden, after signing historic legislation to combat carbon emissions and climate change, flew the Air Force One Boeing 757 30 minutes up the road to vote in Delaware.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy. The president arrived at the polling place 1 hour before voting closed. It took longer to get there because the motorcade was blocked and Secret Service had to get out and club baby seals. Delaware, by the way, has early voting and mail-in voting. Joe said he will offset the tremendous amount of emissions for the trip by not farting for 7 years.
Wonderful.
No way.
Challenge.
No way. Yeah, not a challenge accepted. He's
Not a
78. I know. It just gets wetter, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Ew.
Wow.
Oh, God.
That's why you love this show, isn't it? Well, you thought that was gross.
Tasteful humor.
That's true. You thought that was gross? Wait for this. Marjorie Taylor Greene said that she is against solar energy because she wants electricity when the sun goes down.
Wait a minute, what?
Marjorie Taylor Greene said that she's against solar energy because she wants to. I know she's not the brightest bulb.
That doesn't make any sense.
At all.
One candle
Yeah.
power.
By the way, suffice it to say, Greene is still confused by her cordless vibrator. But she's using it. Okay. Now, this is funny to me, even though it's about war. The Russian media is having a hard time putting a happy face on the war as the Ukrainian army has pushed Putin's invaders all the way back to the Russian border. Russia has also suffered heavy losses as troops are surrendering faster than your little brother when he hears, "Why are you hitting yourself?" Russian news anchors basically face the gulag if they say the country is losing. So they're just saying Putin's giving the Ukraine a false sense of security by massive troop deaths and running away. But the total Russian grand plan for victory can be totally revealed, not yet because it's on Mike Lindell's phone.
Oh.
I'm such a mush mouth this week. I don't know what's going on.
I was going to say, you barely got through that last one.
What's in that Diet Coke, dude?
It's not Diet Coke. It's
There we go.
Now we know.
Ah.
yeah, it's regular Coke. Okay, so anyway,
Sure.
no, it's not. It's diet. It's diet. Oh man, did you see this? Michael Jordan's Game 1 jersey from the 1998 NBA Finals just sold at auction for over $10 million by an anonymous
Holy
bidder.
Moses.
That's
10
crazy.
million. The most ever paid ever for any sports memorabilia in history. By the way, Dennis Rodman's jersey went for 11 million, but the anonymous bidder tried to pay in North Korean won, so it was pretty easy to figure out who it was.
Oh my God.
On hearing the bid worth $4.80 US by the North Korean dictator, the Sotheby's auctioneer was forced to say, "Sold."
Yeah.
I thought that one was cute. Okay. This one, I don't know if the joke's good, but it's crazy. Have you seen Brett Favre is involved in stealing $77 million in Mississippi welfare funds that were supposed to go to feeding and helping needy Mississippi families? They got texts from his phone, and authorities say he texted, "Santa came today," as he received his cut, $1.4 million of the money. Mississippi is the poorest state in the U.S., and Favre is worth more than $100 million. Now, Brett Favre's lawyers said, "What are we supposed to do? Those kids are on the naughty list."
Oh my God.
Like Brett's nut.
That's right. Well, I just can't believe that he literally is in a scheme that has stolen $77 million from welfare, and they split up the money, a lot of it, but they built a university volleyball where his stadium where his daughter plays. It's this guy. It's
That
crazy.
is hard to believe because he's not Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, but he's a Trump supporter. He's a Trumper, though.
He says he doesn't know where the money comes from, but I don't believe it.
No, and he said he didn't know where it came from. No, he's got a million texts saying, "Screw those kids." Okay, two more. I'm sorry, this is going on too long. I'm sorry. Cody's like, "I said I have an 8:20 out. I've got things to do." Here we go. A Yale researcher, Woo Kyung-an, says that 3 common thinking traps can destroy your success in life, okay? And these thinking traps are: we overestimate our abilities, we fixate on the negative, and we cherry pick data to fit our worldview. Which I say this is crap. I am positive I know way more than her, and 82% of people agree with me when I talk to them. Okay, I want to do the worst joke now and try to write one to the end of the show because I want to do this joke.
Okay.
But you're going to say this is the worst joke, but I'm going to try to write another one by the end. I'll log off here in a minute and try to write a joke. Here we go. Leonardo. Bleh.
Yay! That was Brad Tassell, everybody.
Shut up. Period. Stop it. Leonardo DiCaprio is fending off rumors he is dating 27-year-old model Gigi Hadid because they are hanging out a lot. DiCaprio says it's offensive to think he would date Hadid. He's just spending time with the model till her 2-year-old daughter Kaya turns 18 so he can marry her.
Lord.
27, said the star. That's a grandma. Okay, Steve, now let's bring this up.
Tassel, everybody! Tasteful to the core. It's our
Mush
friend Brad.
mouth.
Man, yeah, whatever they're putting in that Diet Coke, you need to get a case of that. All righty. Well, guess what? It's time for the top 10 list, so let's just jump to that. That's right. As you may or may not know, the new COVID boosters are available in limited supplies in various parts of the world. And I got one last Friday. Hooray. And I decided...
You just had COVID.
I know. I had to get my flu shot anyway. It's free. Just do it. So I'm about as immune as anybody can possibly be. Plus,
Yeah.
I'm loopy.
Yeah, man, you are.
So, yeah. So tonight's category is, of course, top 10 ironies when getting the COVID booster and the flu shot at the same time at Walgreens.
At Walgreens.
Number 10. I had to wait 90 minutes in a pharmacy full of coughing, unmasked jerks. Number 9. And after the shots, they made me wait another 15 minutes amongst the coughing, unmasked jerks. Number 8. You know, to be safe. Number 7. I got to sit next to a big unsealed container of biohazards for an hour. Yeah, that one right there. That was a
Lauren
that was a lot
Boebert
of
was
fun.
there.
Number 6.
Biohazard.
While the Muzak played Tainted Love. Number 5. The vaccination station was a cubicle formed by temporary partitions. That's right, you can't get real walls at Walgreens. Number 4. The unmasked pharmacist reminded me to stay masked in crowded indoor areas. Number 3. While the Muzak played The Needle and the Damage Done.
Oh boy.
Number 2. The one other masked customer had Sylvester the cat on her mask. You know, the cat who famously spits on you when he gets beat. And the number 1 irony in getting the COVID booster and the flu shot at the same time at Walgreens. While the Muzak played Cat Scratch Fever.
Wow.
Those are great.
Okay, I've got to know. Did she really have a Sylvester on her mask?
Yeah, I wouldn't make stuff up.
The cat scratch fever one's obviously a lie, but I thought maybe she did have a Sylvester on.
No lies. I was there for an hour and a half. All the songs I listed were played at one point or another. Maybe not at that exact moment.
Cat scratch fever.
Yes, you've never heard it with violins and cellos. It's very
That's true.
lovely.
That's true. I've
That's why I
Nice.
prefer
I
Nice
heard
and something.
the elevator version of cat
I'm
scratch
hoping,
fever.
I'm hoping Annie can actually duplicate that. Because
Yeah.
now it's time. It's time
Bring
to bring
Annie
Annie
up.
into this
Where is she?
nightmare.
You have her?
Here she is, right there. It's Annie.
Hey, look at
Marjorie.
Did you write a
Hooray.
song?
I mean, I did try.
Participation
Okay, good.
trophy for Annie.
Hey.
All right, let's do this thing, and then Annie will delight us
I'm
with her
very
musical
excited.
aptitude.
It's our musical guest, Gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest. It's time for our musical guest.
Annie Mosier.
Oh, nice. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, particularly funny tonight.
It was funny. Thank you.
Now you know the deal,
funny
Annie.
Songs. I'm plumb fresh out of funny songs, but I have 2 songs that are just sort of tepid songs.
We'll go with tepid, and you know the deal. You're going to play one, then I've got to answer it somehow, and then you'll do
that's
another
right.
one.
Okay.
Lukewarm songs.
Yes.
Okay.
I will do no
let me
boiling
dance
hot
to this
song.
one. Here. Can you hear that?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Here's a song about a boy I had a crush on. I'm in love with the boy who works next door. He cuts the grass, he cuts the grass. Guess he never really even looked at me before, but I bet he'd love a girl like me. Them lines in the lawn like his two-tone hair. He goes up and down and up and down. Knees and elbows everywhere. I bet he'd love a girl like me. Well, I drive by and I honk the horn, but he can't hear nothing with the mower on. He looks so good, he sings so pretty, them songs like Paradise City. And love hurts. Well, he takes me back where the grass is green, and I'm the girl on the cover of his magazines. He looks so good and he sings so pretty, them songs like Paradise City. Oh, and love really hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Ooh, love hurdy-gurdies. Ooh, love hurts. Steve, would you like a solo?
I would, but I will spare the audience.
Where the grass is green, I'm the girl on the cover of his magazines. He looks sweet and he sings so pretty, them songs like Paradise City. And love hurts. Takes me back to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. That boy, he takes me home. Takes me home to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh Lord, and he takes me home. And he takes me home to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. That boy, he takes me home. And he takes me home to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Ooh, you know that boy, he takes me. Well, he cuts the grass. Yeah, I guess he never really even looked at me before, but I bet he'd love a girl like me.
Annie Mosier. You mashed
Good
up some
job.
stuff for that one.
I mashed up some stuff as
That
quick
was
and fast
cool.
as I could.
That was really nice. And now, it's hard to do this.
Oh, no.
I am
Uh-oh.
quickly as possible becoming an accordionist.
Uh-oh.
For reasons that I will explain in upcoming shows. It's very important to me to really learn how to play this thing. So our favorite accordionist, of course, in the world is Weird Al Yankovic. So here's a little cover of one of his songs that seems to be kind of relevant to what you just sang.
Yeah.
I just can't understand it. Why won't you return my phone calls? Are you still mad I gave a mohawk to your cat? Oh, Melanie. What can the problem be, sweet Melanie? Why won't you go out with me? That's all I got for the moment. I'm going to put this thing down. Back over to Annie Mosier.
Oh, that was so good. Okay, I'm going to play the saddest birthday song ever. It's so sad that it's funny. Trust me. I find it very funny. But I wrote this song at peak sadness. Welcome to my birthday. Y'all come on inside. It looks like some folks couldn't make it. I bet they really tried. If y'all brought presents, you can stack them over there. No? Well, that's okay. Of course I shouldn't care. That's so stupid. Welcome to my birthday. Well, now what should we do? We could play Parcheesi if y'all want to. Well, hey there, Dr. Andrews. So nice to meet your wife. Well, this could be the best day of my life. This is what I'd say if anyone had come to my birthday.
Oh my god. Wow.
You got a boy.
There's more, right?
It is so sad. It's funny.
Or are we stopping there? I
That's
expect
the
a
end
whole
of the
lot.
song.
Oh, let's hear it for
That's a
Annie
sad
Moser.
song.
She crossed. She worked her way through to the other side by being as sad as possible. That was hilarious. Brad, you are muted because there was all kinds of stuff going on behind you. So I, in the interest of hearing Annie as clearly as possible, I
You
muted
didn't
you.
need to hear that.
I did need to hear that.
Oh my
I did
gosh,
it.
that was just. We'll come to your dumb birthday party. Why?
I mean,
Yeah.
why come?
Well,
Got this bouncy house not doing nothing.
yeah, just you got to tell us when it is. That's your
Yeah,
problem.
you have to
don't-
invite people.
Yes, you have to actually ask people to show up.
Which reminds me, where can we find you playing live or on the internet in the upcoming days?
Well, that's a good question. I'll be at the Bluebird Cafe.
What?
And you'll also be at Walter's house,
You'll
clearly.
be at Walter's house answering his phone.
I'll be at hello. Yeah,
When are you gonna be at the Bluebird?
October 1st at 9 o'clock. That'll
What
be
day,
fun.
what day of the week is that?
It's a Saturday, and we'll read
Yay.
in October together. Yeah.
Will you be playing the sad birthday song?
Sure. Why not? I mean, it's such a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, do the sad birthday song and the dead fish
And
song.
the dead fish.
All righty. Thank you so much, Annie. You were
Annie.
wonderful as always. And I think we should all get shirts with our names on them from now on. I think
Annie,
that's a nice
Annie could
touch.
just, she doesn't have to sing. She could just sit there. We wouldn't
Yeah,
care.
I know.
Oh, wow, that is great.
And if more of us could just sit there, it'd be a better show. All right, you rock, Annie. Thank you very much.
Ah, that was fantastic. And now from the ridiculous to even more ridiculous.
Do you have him? I can't even find him. He's
Oh,
gotta be
can
here
you not even
somewhere.
find him? Where is he?
Got to be here somewhere.
Cody, are you?
Oh, there he is. I got him. I
Oh,
got
you
him.
got him? Okay.
I got him. Here's it's Cody Marley.
Cody
Everybody.
Marley. He's in the street.
Wow.
Cody on the block.
Hi, Cody. We're gonna.
I'm doing comedy on Star Trek.
You totally are. We're gonna run a little intro thing, and then it's all you. Here we go.
10 minutes.
It's time for our big headliner. Got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Thursday. Yeah.
Cody Marley.
Hey, everybody, thanks a lot. It's an honor to be here this evening. To be glad. I tell you what, I feel good. I feel great. I couldn't believe this happened. You know when people will like leave stuff out by the curb, out by the road, and you can just come along and well, you can have it. You can take it. I couldn't believe this. So like today, I got like an almost brand new 4-door Honda Civic. It's right out here if you want to see it.
That's amazing.
It was red. I got it painted black. You know, it was so cool. It had like an iPad and some groceries and a kid's seat in the back. Anybody want a baby? It's like a boy or a girl.
It's like
It's like Kurdish or Filipino, I think. I don't know.
it is baby.
Doesn't like AC/DC, I'll tell you that. Man, can that kid scream. I'll tell you. No, you're the problem child. I'll tell you that. Anyway, if you want a baby, it's out by the curb. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's my first official bit of the night right there. Now, that's something I just did there, by the way. We call in comedy, I established my character. You got to do that. You got to get up there and sort of. And my character is, well, he's a little unstable. So that's where we're headed tonight. Because you have to do that. You can't just get up there and be a regular guy doing stuff and saying things like, "Hey, everybody, I'm Cody Marley, and here are the jokes." Are you ready? We've got 1,000. Here we go. You guys like pizza? CC's Pizza survives bankruptcy. How? They got more dough.
Boom, boom.
You guys like coffee?
Yes.
Starbucks CEO resigns. Why? He was sick of the grind. You guys like tuna?
Yeah.
Bumblebee Tuna CEO quits. You know why? She wanted to get out of there before she got canned.
Oh,
I wrote all these, by the way, in case you wonder. So you don't like liver, but you're glad you have one. Come on, sing out. You guys like old classic rock music?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I saw this on VH1. The zombies. I said the zombies. Lead guitarist dead. I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God.
How would you know? You guys like stealth technology? Japan tests first stealth bomber. I guess. I don't. It's stealth. How would you know? You guys like fundamentalist Christianity and global warming?
Yes.
Polar ice caps melting. I guess. If you believe in that Al Gore science, I tell you what. Come on, guys. The Earth's like what, 6,000 years old? I mean, it's temperature's gonna change. It's gonna melt.
6,000.
6,000?
Yeah. Read the Bible, sir, please. Thank you. You guys like redneck jokes?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Hey, gum.
Then that's probably what I'm most famous for. I wrote a lot of the redneck jokes.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I didn't really write a lot of them. Actually, I got fired after the first day. I think the line that got me canned was because they didn't want real redneck jokes. I think the line that got me out of there was, if you've ever shaken a baby to death,
Uh-oh.
you might be.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah, for copyright reasons, I can't finish that joke. I'm not making fun of that guy. He's a genius. I love him. He's a wonderful guy. We're just having good, clean fun here on the holodeck of the Star Trek Enterprise. You guys like marijuana?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Colorado, Washington, California, a bunch of states legalized marijuana, which explains their new state bird, Doritos. What? You guys like philanthropy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Gates, philanthropists, providing funding to design a more efficient condom. Really? Is that a good idea? Is there any man on the planet that wants a condom that says micro, soft?
Oh Lord.
Kind of a small penis joke there for you. You guys enjoying your phones?
Yeah.
That's cool. Apple this week unveils their new phone. It's called the I. Kind of already got that. Like when's the last time they changed a phone? Remember, like a few generations. We're going to make the screen smaller. Really? I don't know. Well, I don't know if you guys have heard about this or not, but Queen Elizabeth has passed away.
Really?
Yeah.
hadn't heard.
Sorry, I'm breaking that to you. Sorry about that. But, you know, Cody Marley, he doesn't know much, but he knows this. If he were the king of England, his first son, he would name him Kong. Somebody whose name would be King.
Oh,
That's kind of sad. Scooby-Doo this week turns 53. The show, oh, he died like 40 years ago. So kind of some sad irony here. The Gerber baby, the original Gerber baby has died. She was 95, and the irony was her last act, she spit up and soiled her diapers.
Oh.
Are you sure you didn't shake her to death?
Maybe I should do this. I'll wait for your comments, and then I'll do it. Kind of more irony here in Russia. I don't know if you heard about this. This guy, he was a real critic of Vladimir Putin, oil oligarch. He was in the hospital, and he fell out the window.
Yeah, right.
All right.
The oil oligarch fell out the window. The irony was his last act, he tried wind energy.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I'm kind of melancholy here today. I don't know if you guys heard about this. Queen Elizabeth has passed away.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and the whole
Deja vu.
Yeah. Cody Marley, he doesn't know much, but he knows this. You know, the King of England, his first daughter, he would name her Latifah.
Oh, Lord.
So someday we may have a queen. This is fun. I like this. This is great. This is a big show for me. Everybody else is kind of mailing it in, but this is a big deal. You guys like country music?
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Lady Antebellum, Lady A canceled tour because one of their members has, quote, embarked on a journey to sobriety. Lady A, more like Lady AA.
It has to be
Oh, yes, we like country.
Quarter after one, and I'm a little drunk again. An actual lyric to one of their songs. So. You guys like country music?
Sure.
Yeah.
Vince Gill named CMT, that's country music television. Vince Gill named CMT Giant. What seems kind of cruel because he's lost a lot of weight. He's not that big anymore.
Oh.
Hey, are you sure?
Yeah, he's pretty slim. I mean, you know, compared to, you know, whatever. This is fun. Thanks for letting me do this, y'all. I've got again about 800 more. Science fiction. We're big science fiction fans. I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
You know the name of my favorite sci-fi character star? I think you do. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor.
Me too.
Very clever. I'm not feeling so great here. I don't know if you guys have heard about this. Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And you know, Cody Marley, he doesn't know much, but he knows this. If he were the King of England, he would name his daughter Leia. So someday he may have a princess.
Oh, yeah.
Dow Jones today gives up 173 points, and last week, so did the Dallas Cowboys. You guys like football?
Yeah.
My dad would have liked that joke.
You know this? Tom Brady, he's going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's 72 years old. Tom Brady, he drinks 40 glasses of water a day. No wonder he scores so fast. He's got to go to the bathroom.
Yikes.
I would move that fast. I drank that much.
Canadian. This makes me laugh just to say this. Canadian fantasy football. There's a Canadian fantasy football league. The Canadian Fantasy Football League. Yeah, the fantasy for the players that they're playing professional football, I think. I'm still going through this, guys. I'll be honest. I am here this evening. I feel so terrible. I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but Queen Elizabeth has passed. I don't know if I can. Well, I'll try to keep going here. You know, Cody Morley, he doesn't know much, but he knows this. If he were the King of England, he would name his son Rogers Nelson.
Rogers Nelson.
Rogers Nelson.
So someday he would have a Prince Rogers Nelson. Let's just say he would have a purple ring.
What? I knew who he was talking about.
I hate you guys so much. You guys like Christian comedy?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm getting into. There's a big market there, and I think I can capitalize and make quite a few pieces of silver in this Christian comedy.
Oh, God.
And in fact, the rest of my set will be kind of my Christian jokes that I'll be working on. So here we go. Again, these are all new, not quite polished yet. So the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost walk into a bar. The bartender says, "A table for one."
Oh man.
That's good. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I'm the only one doing it. Christian yoga, isn't that just stretching?
Yeah.
Shroud of Turin, we all know what that is, right? Shroud of Turin, experts prove it's not the face of Jesus. Yeah, it's just Kid Rock. Well, you guys are a fun crowd. Seriously, this is great. I appreciate this. All you guys out there in pay-per-view, everybody I'm talking to here. I want to invite everybody out next Thursday. My Uncle Roy the playwright. My Uncle Roy the playwright, who really loves bacon. I said he really loves bacon. He's got this new production coming out. It's called The Angina Monologue. It's a heartfelt story. Each act lasts like 2 or 3 minutes. And a lot of times it kills. That'll be the Cuber Theater. Church burnings. I don't know if one of my cousins, this is something my family's kind of embarrassed about. We're getting bad news the last couple of weeks. The church burn. My church at one of my. You remember the church burnings were going on in the South? It turned out one of my cousins.
Wow, that's loud.
Hello.
Yeah, he's not a terrorist or anything.
What the?
That wasn't a good joke anyway, so that phone didn't really.
I'm sorry, Cody. Try it again. I finally got it.
I got it.
Let's just go past that one. It doesn't matter. I was watching this on, and tell me when I'm done, because I have no idea. But
We
whenever
passed
you
that
say
a while
you're
ago.
done.
Yeah.
I was watching this. I think it's called the Trinity Broadcasting Network, the Christian CBN, or whatever it is. And they were showing this movie the other day. It's like the most violent. I couldn't. In the middle of the kid could come in and watch this thing. So here we go. The Passion of the Christ. 3 songs not heard on the soundtrack. With it. Here in the sky. Rawhide.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That's great.
Rocky Mountain Breakdown. I don't know. I'm from Nashville. I saw this. Nashville Airport gets rid of that, one of those creepy, naked, full body scanners. Yeah, his name is Cody. Actually, I'm in Los Angeles right now. I'm broadcasting from here this evening. And there's a bank robbery not too far from where I'm from here. So, a lot of my friends tell me I'm crazy because, I don't trust banks. I don't trust sperm banks. That's why I keep all mine buried out in the backyard.
Hey, Brad, we have to steal that one for the Halloween show.
Yep.
Yes.
Cody Marley at the big comedy show on a Thursday night has a heck of a time. Thanks, everybody. Am I done?
All right.
Yeah, Cody.
That was incredible.
Amazing.
Thank
was
you.
delightful.
for letting me do this.
By the way, I just want to say, Cody, that if I can't do the monologue, you're in. So be ready.
So that means you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because next week I'll be in Dresden, and I may or may not make it. I don't know what's going to happen. So,
I've never had a guest host.
Because you already did them.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, is that? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do about 30 of your jokes?
No. What fun, guys, and I don't know. Thank you.
Be ready.
Thank you.
Be ready because we might need you. So let's hear Cody Marley.
Thanks, Cody.
That's
And
amazing.
now, oh man, do we have fun now? We missed her last week, but she's
Oh,
here
here
now.
she is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Patti Vasquez.
Yay! COVID free.
Are you? I hope so.
Oh yeah, as far as I know so far, yes.
Let's do the little thing, and then we'll hear from you.
Okay.
It's time for a Patti Melt with Patti Vasquez, Patti Vasquez. From global conflicts to greenhouse gases, the folks refusing to wear masks says, and politicians getting caught grabbing asses says, she's melting down. It's a Patti Vasquez, Patti Melt.
She's actually here.
Yes, I'm so sorry. By the way, right now I'm doing my own spotlight with
Ooh. You're gonna tell a ghost story.
Yeah.
So it was a Thursday night where I missed a show. Hi, everyone. I am so sorry that I missed last week. It's been a little hectic. I know it's hard to believe, considering everything I've told you about over the last 2 years, that anything could possibly get weirder. But after Becca was in the hospital for 8 weeks, after losing the ability to walk spontaneously, which was fun, we got home, and then we got a phone call on Friday. It was a robocall. Can I just preface that it was a robocall from his school? Because the hospital, even though Declan wasn't ready and not walking very well, they were like, he should get back to his normal life, which I get. I appreciate that. Only he went back to his normal life. We got a call from the school. 25% of the school staff was testing positive for COVID.
Oh man.
I'm fine. I'm totally fine. So I messaged Steve. So I don't think I had COVID. I've taken tests over and over again. I'm fine. I'm just going to say that half my house, not so much, but they're mild symptoms. We're fine. It's totally fine. Everything's great. It's as expected. It's fine. It's totally great. People here are still like, well, it's just like a cold. It's a big deal. It's a deal when you have a child with a disability and they don't know how to take care of themselves and keep a mask on. I need you to help us keep them safe. I'm just saying, because I'm going to tell you, Declan's school has no vaccination policy. They do not require masks being worn. I'm fine. So in the meantime, we also had to get Griffin ready for college. By the way, I'm sitting in front of almost all of Griffin's artwork, and that's him as a baby. What? Isn't that great? Yeah, that's from Well, the tree is that's actually Declan's, but it was actually one of his aides because his aides get bored and they're like, "Well, I'll just do it since Declan won't." But that's not. That's one of Declan's aides. Very nice, but everything else, yes, is the boy's work. Oh, see what you mean.
Very talented.
Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, here's the thing. You know what? The nicest reaction for me is that I didn't realize we were all in the middle of a reality show, which we kind of knew as soon as we were elected a reality show host. We should have known. The thing is, we are now there's a spin-off, and apparently it's Dillweed Governor of the Week, and I didn't know that. And I chose dillweed as the best possible word to use because I'm going to use a swear word later. So I figured I wouldn't cash it in now. So let's see, what do we got? We got Abbott. We have Governor Abbott, who has sent over 500 migrants to Chicago. And he was like, if you like him so much, why don't you take them all? So that's fun. And he, by the way, there were 14 people who were flown to O'Hare. People haven't heard this story. There were 14 people flown to O'Hare and then picked up, we don't know by whom, and dropped off in my neighborhood just in a park and then just left there. Like this is apparently Abbott didn't want to spend the $12 million that DeSantis spent. I'm sorry, my voice. I'm starting to scream too soon. So DeSantis put 75 immigrants on a plane to Martha's Vineyard, told them they were going to Boston. But by the way, this is a very good learning moment for all of us. If you want to go to Martha's Vineyard and you happen to be in Florida, just say no hablo inglés. No hablo inglés. And apparently you get a free flight to Martha's Vineyard, and a charcuterie board is on flight. $12 million he spent. And Abbott was like, I can get cheap economy on United instead of Chicago. We're fine. This is just the weirdest thing I can't even begin to wrap my mind around. And then, so I thought these two were going to be the biggest dillweeds of the week. And then here comes, I don't even know his name anymore. The guy in Atlanta, the governor of Atlanta, said today he will not take banning contraception off the table. If they win the Republican legislature in the fall, he's like, yeah, I could see banning contraception. He said he's open to banning contraception, also keeping all women's legs open. So
oh my God.
So I'm fine. So as angry as I am tonight, I thought I would do this tonight just to celebrate my son going to college. So here are the things that I've posted over the years that Griffin has said. So when Griffin was about 6 years old, a good friend of mine died, and I was devastated. Griffin was devastated, and he's like, Mommy, I don't know how to manage these emotions. And I said, Sweetie, we are going to carry Christina in our hearts. We're going to tell stories about her. We're going to eat dessert first because she often said, life's too short. You got to eat dessert sometimes first. So,
Aww.
I know, right? Yeah. You know what he said? He goes, you know what I think, Mommy? I feel like I'm in a boat with no oars, and I just got to see where this storm takes me. And I was like,
how do you respond?
Crap. Yeah, I was like, I don't even know why you're talking to me because I'm in therapy twice a week. But that's going to look really good on Twitter. So here are some of the things that I posted on social media. And so I don't have the dates on all these. I was cooking dinner one day, and Steve and Griffin were arguing about something that I'm sure was very important to both of them. I didn't want to engage because, I didn't know which side to take. I didn't know where it was going. All I know is at one point, Griffin said, Griffin was 12. He said, great way to be as pedantic as possible. Can I just say that I once called my dad an asshole, so I feel like this was progress. So, okay, here's one from 2000. I actually have a date on this. 2005. Griffin was 5 years old. Griffin fell off we were at the forest preserve, and he fell off his bike. And I run out to make sure he's okay. And Griffin says, you know what, Mommy? I said, what, sweetie? He goes, I think when man stopped having to work so hard to survive, they had more time to sit around and name stuff, think about the universe, and come up with laws. If we were still worrying about being eaten by larger animals, there probably would be no civilized societies.
Oh, deep.
Wow.
And I said, you know what I think? He said, what? I said, I think you should think about balance and pedaling.
That's a mom response.
Interesting side note, he's 19 years old on a college campus. He can't ride a bike. Anyway, he thinks too much. He's always, okay, anyway. So 2013, I've told my family that even if Mommy works late, it's okay to wake me up by 9. Today they let me sleep until 10:30, which is nice, but Griffin said, and this is when he was 8. No, he was 10. He goes, Griffin, it's because we knew you'd make us start cleaning up the house. he was not wrong. Here, 2014, Griffin was talking about one of the girls in his class. I'm going to end on this. It's so sweet. She seems to hate the boys in our class. I think her resentment is unreasonable, but I don't hate her. I hate her hatred.
Deep
Patti
finger.
Vasquez, everybody.
Woohoo! Yeah.
That is so sweet. Your kid's so smart. Hey, you know what though? This thing about flying, I think they should fly the migrants all over the country and just tell businesses anybody needs work, go pick them up.
Yes.
And look, that's not the problem. The problem is that they're not like, they didn't tell Chicago. They didn't.
No, I know. They
Like,
didn't
we
tell
would have
anybody,
been,
yes.
and then we've been doing food drives and clothing drives, blankets and housing. Like 100%. Same thing in Martha's Vineyard. Like there was no heads up that churches are like,
No, I know.
sure, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But they know if they would give you a heads up, it would be fixed like that. And they would say,
And
here,
that would make the scientists
paperwork,
look
you're
like
in. What else?
Yeah.
This is
What's amazing to me are the number of racist, I'm not gonna use that word, people, dillweeds, who apparently by video and pictures can tell that someone is ignorant, unskilled, and doesn't belong here. That's really, they're so intuitive.
So you're saying they take self-portraits?
Darn! I did not think. I don't respond to people on Twitter anymore, but Nick, I see that.
On the one night we can't see Alice.
Yes.
That was funny.
Yeah, poor Alice.
Yeah.
By the way, can we just talk about the lipstick? I've never done this before, but I didn't realize I could do this with my lips.
Yeah.
Like, look at this.
Neat.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you've seen
What?
my mustaches. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Hang on, I got to jump on this.
Fantastic. Oh, are we
Well,
all
I think I
jumping
can
on
do like
this?
different.
There you go.
There we go.
As you know, I'm the king of doing weird stuff. So
there's
I always
this.
like the mustache.
Anyway. Oh wait, I need a mustache. That's it.
I always do the mustache.
All right, we're running late.
All right.
Sorry.
Thank you, Pat. No being sorry. We're very
Yeah,
Here's my
we're
Goodie
running late. And by the
mustache.
way, I want everyone to know, I'm going to remove Patty. I want everyone to know that my flight has been delayed to the point where I'm going to miss my connection. And this whole time I've been trying to get other flights, and I may not get home tomorrow. So
Oh dear.
I know. Yeah, so I'm going to be off here really quick. So Steve, what are we doing?
Well, I think it's time to do the thing where Steve does another song. So let's do this.
Yes.
Made with creamy butter.
Oh my God.
Patti and VCR do exactly what I.
Oh, I love this.
As the globes turn.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Thinking of augmentation, Dr. Robert. Rated tops in the nation, Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert. Be a new and better ma'am with your new set of cans. If you want your chest enhanced, call Dr. Robert. If you sag, he'll lift you up, Dr. Robert. Make the call and increase your cup, Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert. He's the man who never leaves ghastly scars or unsightly seams. He has special financing, Dr. Robert. Other offers you may find, Dr. Bob will match them. Dr. Robert. My friend worked on the Baywatch set, Dr. Robert. He's built most of the penthouse pets, Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert. Build a new and better man with a new set of cans. He'll enhance your mammary glands, Dr. Robert. Well, 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 you're looking fine. Well, 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 he's made you, Dr. Robert. Thinking of augmentation, tops in the nation. Dr. Robert.
Oh, wow.
Dr. Robert.
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, that's wonderful.
I didn't write that. This is from a band called the Boobles, and this is their record, Sergeant, I forget, the Boobles, Booby Road. That's
when
what
did
it's
that
called.
come out?
By my friend Eric Tommy. This is all his brainchild. It's a double album. It's vinyl, and he had me sing that one. And all the money goes to breast cancer research.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
cool.
amazing.
Yay!
How do they get
Where
it?
can we get it?
You can get it at needlejuicerecords.com. Same label I'm on, needlejuicerecords.com. Or you can go
We'll
to
write that down.
boobles.com, works as well.
And we'd like to say, Neil Ciceriga, if you'd get on this show, damn it.
And speaking of raising money, now Brad will tell us why we need to send us money.
First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we need money to get Cody off the street. If you go to virtualcomedyshow.com, and Cody can find a background that makes it look like he's not homeless. I think that would be fantastic. Man, this mustache is horrible. I can't believe how bad it is.
Get rid of it.
Also, we need that. Well, I'm in it now. So also,
In character.
this is the perfect week to go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians, because I had to pay $40 just to do this show. And my flight's just been canceled, and I'm not getting home until tomorrow afternoon. All night.
Oh,
So
dear.
hopefully I'm looking for anything, and a couple of dollars would help.
Planes,
Also,
trains, and automobiles.
that's right. Also, we need money tonight to give Annie Mosier so she'll write a song. She'll actually sing during the show, an entire full song. And of course, Patti needs over $550 million for the medical bills that she has from the last couple months. So please go to virtualcomedyshow.com and click donate to the comedians. Okay, Steve, now what?
Well, I misspoke earlier. The thing we just played wasn't the extra song. It was meant to be a commercial, which of course it was. Now we're going to do the extra stupid song. And a little advance notice on this one. Our friend Liz went to a wedding this past Saturday. Kevin was invited, but he couldn't go. He had to stay home and man the torpedoes back at home with the killing of the bugs and everything. So it was Liz's birthday at this wedding. Didn't want to upstage the bride, but Kevin said, this is months ago, hey, can we come up with a little video that shows that I'm thinking about her on her birthday, even though she's at a wedding? So we're doing this.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
Except this week there's a reason. Hi, everyone, and congratulations to the happy couple. My name's Steve. I'm a friend of Liz Connolly. You probably know her as Auntie Sis. And did you know it's Auntie Sis's birthday on this beautiful Lake of the Ozarks day? So though we're focused on the bride, of course, Kevin, her husband, who couldn't be here, wanted me to say it's Auntie Sis's 65th. That's hard to say if you have a list. Happy birthday, Auntie Sis, aka Liz. Please give her lots of hugs and smooches. All you happy gathered hooshes. She really cannot get enough hooshes, hugs, and smooches. And Kevin misses her terribly. He's gone through all of their chablis. Please send her home immediately, 'cause all their plants are dying. Happy wedding, Pam and Billy. Kevin wanted me to sing something silly, and now I've sung this wedding and birthday song. Maybe you'd like to sing along. It's Auntie Sis's 65th. That's hard to say if you have a list. Happy birthday, Auntie Sis, aka Liz. Those are the facts.
That shows you Steve takes requests, everybody.
I just realized I stole from Animaniacs at the end of that.
That's
I had
right.
not
You
even
stole
figured that out.
By the way, we need
right.
money for this show because we're being sued by Warner Brothers.
Exactly. And now it's time for the worst joke. And Brad, have you got a new worst joke? You did your worst joke.
I
earlier.
did.
You got another
I got
one? All right, here it comes. After this.
Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
By the way, I say so this myself. This was a great show.
This was a good
That
show.
was a great show.
It's really a good show. It's really, I think everybody did a great job. And Annie's fun to watch no matter what. She could just sit there, and I think we'd all be happy. So here it is, the worst joke of the week, written about 12 minutes ago. R. Kelly was convicted of many counts of child porn charges, but he was acquitted, and this is true, of one charge, and that charge, trial fixing. Yeah, he didn't fix that at all.
Have a very merry Thursday. It's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all the wonderful family traditions that people associate with Thursday.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday. Put on your orange fez and decorate the Thursday tree with milk, bone, spam, and pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.
The live stream is over.
The live stream has ended.
The live stream is
That's a
ended.
wrap.